That's why Warren Buffett today, he has a big problem.
What's the problem?
The problem is too much money. Yeah, right. After I practice, in a few years' time, I really become financially free.
Hey guys, if you are currently an employee, okay, working 9 to 5, finding ways to how to achieve financial freedom and to become a millionaire, you don't want to miss out this current episode. Why? Because in this particular episode, I'm able to invite Miss Pauline to share with us how she actually worked from a civil servant, work her way out using investing, and today become a financially free multi-millionaire mom. And today she is an international speaker, trainer and coach, traveling around the world, teaching people how to invest in the stock market safely. So together with me, please welcome Miss Pauline.
Hello everyone, thank you Alex.
Please let us know your background, your stories, and how you actually get started.
Okay. I think very importantly how a civil servant gets started with investing, right? Yes, I have been a public servant since I graduated from the university and getting a very good pay. So what happened was I invested in this thing called the unit trust since year 2000, and 2000 to 2009, I lost a 40%, which is
40%?
Yes, 40%, yeah.
Wow.
Right. So it is quite painful for me and my husband then. And in 2010, that was the start of the new decade. We went to source around what we can do about it. I had a chance to meet up with one of the co-founders of V College. His name is called Ken, and I attended the program VIB, and that's where I started to do this thing called value investing.
Value investing.
Yeah, I really learned the proper way about investing from them. I really know the importance of investing, but the key thing is I went 10 years, one big round, not knowing what to do, giving it to somebody else, and it didn't work. After I practiced what they taught me, in a few years' time, I really become financially free. You know, the best thing is I started to get this thing called passive income, dividends. And I realized over the 10 years, the longer I invest, the lesser I do, and the more money I make. That's one of the best things that has happened to me.
So you have been investing for the past 10 years, right?
Yes.
Can you share with us what are some of the criteria? How do you actually pick a stock to invest in?
Okay, so when I attended the program, after I attended the program, very importantly is we have to start. Yeah. And I think the VIB gave a very good platform and the confidence for me to start. Why? Because I'm someone who doesn't know about investing before 2010. No brokerage account. I didn't even know, a lot of things that they taught me regarding EPS, like earnings per share, ROE, all this. I learned from scratch, really, from the very basic. I didn't even know the difference between a lot and a share. Let me share with you the criteria that I use. Basically, it's what we call the 3R concept.
Oh, okay, 3R.
Yeah.
So what's the 3R? Yeah.
The 3R first are right business model. That means go and invest in a company of a right business model that always makes money. So we know when we invest in a stock, we are not just buying a share price or a piece of paper. Yeah, we are investing into a good business. How do you know a business is good? Basically, they must make money. Second R would be the right management. And we are taught how to look at the management. How do you see the management? What they do? Are they capable? Are their interests aligned with our interests?
I see.
Yes. Then comes the third R, which is the right valuation versus price. How to really look at the different numbers. How do we make sure our risk is low in terms of looking at their cash ratio, current ratio, looking at their debt ratio, and how I can make decision after I calculate the valuation. If it's undervalued, we can take action on it. So there are 3 ways that I make money.
Oh,
First, yes. Yeah. So a lot of people didn't know and thinking that investing in stock is just buy and sell, you make money. Not true. There are 3 ways. First, of course, which will be you buy the stock and you sell the stock. If I buy at $1, sell it at $2, I make 100% return.
Yes.
Yeah. Second way is when we hold the stock, we also collect money, which is called dividends. And the dividends are the ones that make me financially free. And it's like a snowball. That's why Warren Buffett today, he has a big problem.
What's the problem?
The problem is too much money. Yeah, right. He got collected so much dividends from Coca-Cola, from Gillette that he has too much money. Right, every one of us want this problem. So you don't need to buy and sell, all right? You can still collect a lot of money, okay? Third, it's called options. Before I buy the stocks, someone can give me money for me to wait at a certain price. After that, when you reach the certain price, then I buy. So it is called options. Yes.
So other than investing for the long run, you also get some cash flow.
Yes.
Okay, while waiting for the stocks to actually gain, right?
Yes.
You get cash flow from options.
Correct.
You get cash flow from dividends.
Yes.
That's actually a fantastic strategy.
Yes.
So because you said you have been investing for past 10 years,
Yeah,
right?
yep,
Definitely you have a lot of experience, you have your
Yes.
wins and losses, right? Actually, I'm very interested, right?
Yeah.
So what are some of the biggest mistakes or
Yeah,
losses
yeah.
that you have made?
Okay.
So that at least I don't repeat what you've made.
As a successful value investor, do we make mistakes? The answer is definitely yes. Okay, especially when I first started, I make more mistakes, and gradually, I must say, lesser and lesser mistakes. All right, I would not say it as a mistake, but I will say it as a learning experience, because every mistake I've made, I learned something. Like, for example, the first very mistake that I've actually made is, instead of buying one lot, I say 1,000 shares, I want to kill 1,000 lots.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Can you imagine from 2K becomes $2 million? Yes, luckily it didn't go through because it's too much money. The system didn't allow me to go through.
Yeah.
So can you imagine somebody like me who doesn't know how to invest? I can make this kind of mistakes. From that incident, I learned the difference between a lot and a share. And subsequently, I made some minor mistakes, but luckily, it didn't give me, any form of a losses. It's just that there's one type of companies over the years I've learned to probably not touch this type of companies, what we call the cyclical companies.
Cyclical companies, okay.
Yeah, their revenue and their profits comes in cycle. Yes, just like property sector, shipping sector, commodity sector. There will be time that we oversupply, over demand, and so on, and that's where their earnings becomes a bit lumpy. Now I want to touch one of the stock which is on a shipping company, thinking that I've done enough homework to study it, only to realize that I didn't really know enough. So you can see, when we have the knowledge of value investing, basically we find a good company with a good fundamental. I mean, the company itself has good fundamental. Yep. It has no debt, good cash, and I didn't know that cyclical company during their downturn, before the downturn, I have to sell it away. So when they were doing well, they really give me good dividends and things like that. So even though the share price dropped, I didn't lose a lot. This is one thing. Secondly, overall, because I do portfolio management, I still continuously make about 20% per year return. Probably 1 or 2, let's say, out of the 10 stocks that you have that lose money. If the rest, continue to increase, frankly speaking, the whole portfolio will still make money. So that's the beauty about investing, when we know how to manage our portfolio.
So probably one final word of advice for investors out there, right, so that they can actually kickstart their investing for 2020.
Sure. For whether you are new investors, you are seasoned investor, or you are looking for a breakthrough investor, frankly speaking, I always follow this format, which is to think big. Think of your goal strategy, think it big. Start small. Okay? Nothing will happen if you don't start. Even if you're afraid, you start with $1,000, or even $100. If you know you can afford to lose $100,000 to make a mistake, it's okay. Start. Alright, because every mistake is a learning experience, and then scale fast. I believe in the next 5 to 10 years, you can reach your financial targets.
Wow.
Yes.
So I hope that you actually gain lots of value and learn a lot of strategies from Pauline. And after this video, okay, don't wait already. Quickly start learning, okay, some of the stocks, some of the companies, so that you can take immediate action. That is very, very important, because applied knowledge is power. Knowledge is not power, applied knowledge is powerful.
Agree with you.
So I will see you in the next video.
Okay, see you. Bye-bye.